Our adventure begins in South Africa's Cape Province, near the tiny fishing town of Gansbaai. This country is famous for its safaris, where tourists come in search of the big five, such as elephants and lions. But in the forests above Walker Bay lies a safari lodge with a difference, where the star attractions are not animals, but trees and wildflowers. This is the Grootbos Private Nature Reserve, a secret retreat with a mission to preserve this fragile habitat.
If you were driving past, you wouldn't even know that there was this amazing establishment on the hillsides, because the whole design of the hotel is to blend in with the natural landscapes. It's a real little secret gem in the mountainside.
This hotel stands within 2,500 hectares of pristine wilderness, nestled between the Gansbaai coastline and the Kleinrivier Mountains. The hotel has two main lodges, each one with a different character and setting. The Forest Lodge is tucked away inside a milkwood forest, with 16 suites that overlook the coast. The Garden Lodge is smaller but more open, with 11 one- or two-bedroom suites. Guests who prefer a little more privacy can book one of the two private villas that sleep up to 12 people. The hotel has a restaurant, a spa, and private stables allowing guests to ride among the dunes. Today's luxury retreat is far removed from its humble beginnings. It's the vision of Michael Lutzeyer, who stumbled across the site by accident and decided it would make the perfect place for a bed and breakfast retreat.
I drove past here with my family to go camping, and there was a sign down there, farm for sale. We didn't have the money to buy it, so my brother clubbed in and my parents clubbed in, and we bought it in 1991. We started with self-catering, and that's how it grew, year by year by year.
Over time, Michael realized the site's full potential. He decided to turn Grootbos into a nature reserve. There was just one thing missing, or so it seemed.
The biggest challenge that we faced was, when you went back and said, I've got a nature reserve, the first thing was, where are the animals? And we said, well, we don't have animals, we have flowers. And they're going, no one travels for flowers. So it took a long time before we got established.
Fortunately, Grootbos is home to an astonishing variety of wildflowers. Today, Guide John O'Durham is out in the fynbos, a type of shrubland which grows along the coast for more than 100 kilometers.
Grootbos is home to over 1,000 plant species, and a lot of these species are found only on these hilltops. The reserve wonderland or flower diversity, so it's a nature lover's dream.
This hardy habitat also hides 150 species of birds, as well as baboons and jackals. And while it may not have the so-called Big Five, the nearby coastline can boast one animal that's even bigger.
June, July coincides with our whale season. A migrating southern right whale in their hundreds come to these bays off our coastline. So not only do you get the amazing spectacle of flowers in springtime, but you also get incredible whale sightings.
This part of South Africa is known as the Whale Coast, and whale watching is worth millions to the local economy. The hotel's exclusive location allows it to attract visitors at the very top end of the market. Mandy Swart manages a team of people for whom attention to detail is everything.
Grootbos is very focused on high standards. We're only one of 10 properties in South Africa that's being graded as 5-star premium. Grootbos is special and secret in its way because of the location. It's immersed in nature. It's got the mountain drop, the ocean, and then the forest around us as well. It's the view. I mean, that's what takes your breath away.
This level of luxury might seem uncomfortable given the retreat's proximity to the city of Cape Town, where 6 out of 10 people live in poverty. But Mike was determined to make this more than just a hotel. He and other like-minded landowners set up the Grootbos Foundation. Its mission is to protect this precious habitat and to support local communities through conservation training and business development.
Anywhere in the world where you are, if you can, you have to help other people. People are living in townships that don't have a job, that don't have education. That's what we do.
Grootbos has its own organic farm, which works with the local community and provides training. The food grown here supplies the resort's restaurants.
Instead of having to drive it in from Cape Town, we grow a lot of our produce here. Celery, carrot, onion, the long stem broccoli, spinach. We can grow cucumbers the whole year round, tomatoes, strawberries, kiwi fruit, all the herbs. All our stuff is grown organically. We don't use any pesticides. We make our own compost. We also bring in horse manure from our stables. Nothing gets wasted.
The restaurants are for guests only, ensuring that everyone will always find a table here. Benjamin Conrady and his team make everything fresh on site. Guests can even go foraging with the chefs and pick ingredients for that evening's dinner.
Along the Wild Coast, we are fortunate enough that there's a few indigenous succulents growing. We've got the dune spinach, we've got some seed pumpkin, and then we've got a lot of indigenous ingredients on Grootbos itself as well that we like to use in the food. A lot of our little flowers that we use on our plates. We do a botanical menu of the region that we incorporate some of our local indigenous ingredients as well, just to showcase what we do around the area.
The hotel doesn't just incorporate wildflowers into its menu. The resort even has its own on-site botanical art gallery, with sales helping to fund conservation projects.
We are passionate about conservation and life sciences and research, but we're equally passionate about people and communities, and you can't do one without the other. We work really hard at Grootbos to make sure that while there's a tourism offering for 5-star luxury guests, we want the locals to also feel like they benefited from it. And what we would love to see is kids growing up excited about conservation.
Dusk at Grootbos is a magical time. As the sun dips below the horizon, the resort disappears into the forest. This former farm is now a secret retreat in harmony with its surroundings.
Grootbos is far more beyond just being a luxury destination. The core principle is the conservation, the community. We're very much a family. This is our life. This is home.
Grootbos is an incredible destination. You actually leave with a feeling of, wow, the world's okay.